Alright guys, so in one of my recent previous videos, I shot a hot cup of coffee. This was actually the camera that took that piece of coffee cup in the face, and it has never quite been the same since. It's the CG03 4K camera, runs on a 12 volt LiPo that I set up for it. And it's just never been able to quite center itself ever since that incident. So this is the camera that I have been using for my slow-mo shots, and until now, until it got hit in the face with that shrapnel, it was working just fine. Good. You know what this label means, guys. If it says new HPA with the serial number and made in China, that can only mean one thing. It's that Amazon replacement Yonghang compressor for the PCP gun. Definitely you guys are going to want to hit that subscribe button so you can stay on top of the review that's coming shortly on this guy. We definitely had the previous one, which is over here, Take a Shit on Us, earlier this week, and Amazon's return policy is so strong that before I even have this one returned to them, boom, my replacement is here, and my label to return the old one in my email box. You really can't lose. I am not paid by Amazon, but if you know a way to guarantee a product that's typically viewed as lower quality and made in China, throw it down in the comments. Because honestly, this is the best way that I have ever come across to be able to ensure that something high dollar like this works. If I had to purchase something else high dollar besides a rifle, I would always go to Pyramid Air for all of my actual guns themselves. If I had to purchase a high-priced accessory like a scuba tank, I would definitely go through Amazon just based on the strength of the return. Alright guys, now that we've gotten some grouping and some high-impact shots like that Mountain Dew can out of the way, let's go ahead and see what this round actually does expansion-wise. This round is advertised to have a higher expansion than other conventional rounds due to the polymer tip. We're going to find out if that's true in a few ways today. Not only are we going to shoot it out of the swarm into a block of clear glycerin soap so we can see exactly what the impact on target is, but we're also going to do something never before seen on YouTube. We are going to go ahead and shoot a group from the chaser into that same substance, that clear block of glycerin soap, but we're going to shoot a group. I don't think anyone has suspended an entire magazine of pellets from a group in a medium and shown it on YouTube as far as an accuracy result. Let's get it, guys. Alright guys, as far as pouring glycerin soap goes, that's definitely one of the better pours that I've had. This can definitely get out of hand in a hurry, and the soap is like 220 degrees. So definitely exercise some caution, definitely, commit to the pour so it kind of stays in the direction it's supposed to be going in. Do it inside of a box like this. I've already had to pressure wash the deck once because of it. Just have some common sense when you use, hot liquids and such. See if we can use a spoon to skim off some of the bubbles on the top and get a clearer picture. Now basically the goal here is just going to be to kind of skim that top layer of bubbles off so you have more of a clear image of what goes on within the soap. Alright friends, as you can see, we've got a pretty good result here. The clarity of the soap is still pretty nice. As it dries, it's actually going to kind of get more opaque and cloud up a little bit. But what we'll do is we can restore some of that clarity after it cures by getting it wet. If you wet the surface of the glycerin soap a little bit, it kind of acts like a lens and you're able to see more clearly. Let's let this cure and then we'll shoot it and see what happens. Alright guys, this is the first couple of shots from the Gamo Swarm. I didn't quite think about it when I was shooting the group. I was just shooting the same point of aim, and it kind of distorted one of the channels, you can see, but the effect is pretty clear here. Spread out alright. Both of the red tips dislodged, one completely separated, one just kind of pushed its way out as it flattened the pellet. I feel like to really shine, this round almost needs more power behind it. At 17 foot-pounds, this gun is by no means weak, but by the same token, if this was shooting at the approximate 40 foot-pounds or so that a Marauder could generate, these rounds might be really explosive. Here's another really interesting piece of soap. This is the third shot from the Gamo Swarm. As you can see, it's kind of the most dramatic one. You got full separation of the polymer tip. Even though I kind of distorted the result a little bit and cut into the channel right there, I still feel like this is probably the best result that I got out of the Gamo Swarm. Alright guys, now this is a cool piece of soap. Multiple rounds, not necessarily shot with the same point of impact. I tried to vary the location. This was shot from 15 yards with the Deanna Chaser in rifle format. Just an absolutely outstanding result. They're all pretty uniform in depth there, you can see. Definitely not enough energy here on the Deanna Chaser platform to be able to expand these rounds. Alright guys, well if you can't tell by the way I'm bundled up already, it is actually a very frigid morning here in California. You think of California and you think of, oh yeah, sunny California. It's sunny right now and about 29 degrees. Overall, I was incredibly surprised with the way that the red fire performed in 22 caliber. It's kind of a throwback review in the sense that I did a review on the 177 red fire when I first started this channel. But I didn't really give it much merit because when I first started airgunning, I saw a plastic tip and a lead pellet. It's kind of like a gimmick thing, but I saw that it was very popular, so, you know, marketing-wise it makes sense, right? Here we are, 7 years later, 22 caliber being tested in a review where you're legitimately finding out about energy and grouping, and it performs phenomenal. Not only did we, with the red fire in the MAXIM, make more foot-pounds of energy than the sniper magnums we previously tested in that gun, but we also were able to group really tight, you know, all things considered. I was pretty proud of that group from that break barrel. Also, given its consistency across multiple platforms like the CO2 Deanna Chaser, which by the way, phenomenal. I can't get over the fact that they've packaged a CO2 power-lit gun in such a way that it feels like a PCP to me. Review on that coming soon. Stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Final thoughts and takeaways. I think that if you can get the red fires at the right price, they're definitely worth a buy. Easily worth the 10 bucks you could pick up a tin for on Amazon. I think that the weight of the pellet itself being lighter in comparison to some of the other rounds, I definitely think that the muzzle energy generated can't be overlooked. They claim to be able to generate a higher energy with the red fire, and in this case they actually Cronny verified performed. McAfee speed rating 8.6 out of 10 on the red fires. Let's look for a Polymac versus red fire review coming soon. Alright guys, well if you've liked this video, give it that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button with the notifications so you can stay current on our giveaways, and I'll catch you in the next one.